reporting. Footage has emerged tonight which appears to show the former Secretary of State for Wales, Ron Davies, helping to block an unofficial bike trail on Caerphilly Mountain. Mr Davies denies intending to hurt anyone by placing rocks and logs over the trails in a row over the way mountain bikers are using the area. Natural Resources Wales, who own the land, have encouraged both sides to meet to resolve the issue. Paul Heaney reports.
Fast, exhilarating, and for many, on their doorstep. Official bike tracks like this are great for some. Others like to go somewhat off-piste here on Caerphilly Mountain. Turn off an established walking and cycling trail onto an unauthorised one. It's not against the rules unless you cause damage to the environment. Natural Resources Wales, who own the land, recently removed some dangerous jumps and blocked off other routes like this.
So this is one of the lines that had some features in that were deemed to be unsafe.
Some bikers have agreed not to ride them again, to use other agreed routes instead. But they say they're now finding rocks and logs in their path elsewhere too, ones that were not placed there by the landowner.
If you hit something like that when you're going at any speed at all, you're going to go over the front of your bike. And that contains a number of injury risks, like you could break a collarbone just from landing, you could hit one of the trees in the woods. And these objects are being placed there and get big. It seems to get bigger and bigger. And I can appreciate that maybe some people don't agree with the way that we use the woods, but I think when you're putting other people in danger, that's a problem for us.
Natural Resources Wales put up signs when they closed some of these trails, asking bikers to stop using them and not to rebuild jumps. The signs were torn down and defaced. Some claim they've also been abused and intimidated by groups riding through the wood. This footage appears to show two men using logs and rocks to block one of the unofficial bike trails. It's understood this man is the former Secretary of State for Wales, Ron Davies. The other man lives nearby. Both men didn't want to talk to me on camera, but both denied intending to deliberately injure anyone. They both claimed he couldn't recall which trail this video shows.
What we're trying to do is to continue to communicate with both groups and encourage them to tolerate each other and to make sure that both of them are aware of the impacts of their activities and behaviours on the other group.
Mountain bikers say they've now started online groups to let others know which routes are acceptable and try to keep the peace.
Paul Heaney reporting. A week